Hello everyone, I am Ayan Biswas from Excel Code Solutions. Today in this video we will cover purchase and sales transaction, party addition, purchase and sales return, making payments and receiving payments, and income and expenses entry. So let's get started. Before showing you the purchase and sales transaction, we first need to create parties for those transactions like sundry creditors and sundry debtors. As we know, the person or business from whom we purchase product is called a sundry creditor, and the person or business to whom we sell products is called a sundry debtor. For sales, if the business has daily or random customer dealing, FinLab already provides a default customer ledger account under sundry debtors. So you don't need to create this party separately in this ledger. For the sundry creditors parties, we don't have this kind of options. So we need to create a separate ledger account before making any purchase entry. Also, products need to be created as shown in our last video before doing the purchase entry. So we have to create any kind of ledger account, we have to create the create ledger, and we have to provide the name of the ledger account name parties. That means the party's name will be provided in here, and we have to select the respective category as sundry debtor or sundry creditors. Sundry debtors or sundry creditors would be act like a same. One GST number fields will come up for these only two categories, and here if you enter the GST number, then GST input credit and GST output will be automatically calculated for that party. From the FinLab backend, IGST or CGST SGST will also be handled automatically. I'm not going to create any kind of sundry creditors and sundry debtors account as of now because it is already created. For the demonstration purpose, we can use this our own technology as sundry creditors, and for the sundry debtors we will use default customer or our own technology itself. Also, I can see the sundry debtors we had already created. Along with that, ABC Enterprise is also created. Manually, we have created these two sundry debtors account in here, Orun and ABC Enterprise, and default customer we have not created. FinLab already created during the registration with our business. So now let's move to the purchase entry scenario. So we are going to click on the purchase and sales option and then purchase transaction for that purchase entry. So here is the purchase and sales menu, and under that we have the purchase transaction and sales transaction. So we are choosing the purchase transaction as of now. All purchase transaction will be listed over here based on the current financial year. You can change the selection criteria by choosing the starting and ending months. Now we are going to click on the add purchase button. to start recording a purchase transaction. The purchase entry page has been opened right now, and here the purchase date is showing with the current system default date is showing over here. We can choose and select that respective date whatever we have received in that our purchase bill. Based on that we will change the date, and here supplier name we have to type and select that particular sundry creditors. Here supplier name is the sundry creditors for the purchase entry, so we are just typing A and I am getting that A related name, A related all the sundry creditors showing over here. We are just selecting the respective party, and then we have to enter the invoice number over here, and after that we have the product search option. So we will enter the product description or the product code by scanning or typing. As of now I'm just typing. So product details including the HSN code, GST and sales percentage are already reflected over here. So if you need to change the GST percentage and sales percentage, you can just update the GST percentage or sales percentage. It will be automatically updated in our FinLab product table. Then we have to provide the rate of that particular product without tax, I mean without GST. You have to enter that rate. I am typing 3000, and then we have to update the quantity. If you want to add more product, then again you have to search or scan the barcode of the product in here. It will be add automatically below this particular product whatever displayed right now, and the total amount is automatically calculated. Don't need to calculate in manually. Whatever the percentage if you want to provide over here, based on that the total amount will be updated. And here we can see the breakup amount like CGST, SGST, IGST. I already told that if the person, I mean the supplier has GST outside of our uh, state, then IGST will be calculated. It is handling by the FinLab itself, system itself. So right now I can see that the GST is breakup as CGST and SGST. That means Orun technology is within our state. That's why CGST and SGST has calculated. Otherwise these two field would be 0 and IGST will be shown over here. After completing this purchase entry transaction, we have to hit the submit transaction button. Then automatically the transaction will be recorded and our purchase list page, that means the purchase transaction page, will come up over here. And if you want to see the detail of the particular respective transaction, I mean entry, we have to click on that respective invoice number, and automatically that transaction or that entry will open, and only on that time we can update the quantity. Why we are going to update the quantity? Because for that return transaction we have some tricky scenario or tricky technique we are going to use in this FinLab application. For like other application they are doing separately, but in this application we will perform as backward kind of scenario. So let's say Suppose you have purchased, I have purchased 4 Redmi mobile and 3 Samsung Galaxy from Orun Technology. I can see this particular invoice has this kind of purchase entry. And I want to return one Redmi Note 13 Pro as, and I need to create one kind of credit note from my side. So on that time I have to update the quantity as 3 because initially I have purchased 4 and now I have returned 1. So remaining 3 quantity are present in my hand. So I have to enter 3 quantity in here and click on that update purchase below. What will happen automatically for that one 3 4 minus 1 3 is coming sorry 4 minus 3 1 is coming because 4 initially I had and currently I have 3, so 1 is I have returned, so 1 that remaining quantity is going to under the credit note. Like here I had already created before, and here I can see the 2 credit note has been created. Like that it will be created, and respective the ledger account are also updated for this kind of return transaction. So if we want to see the details of the particular purchase return, we have to click on that CN note 1 and we can get the information how many quantity we have returned. So initially it was uh, 4 plus 2, actually it was 4 plus 2 6 product, and I had already returned 2 product. So that's why in this list against that particular invoice number I can see that 4 is remaining. Again, if I want to return 1, then I have to change this quantity 4 to that how many are we are returning minus how many are left. And for the credit note adjustment, we have this option to adjust in the credit note section. If we click, and then we have to give the purchase bill number for the next purchase. This purchase bill number is not current purchase bill number. This purchase bill number is that at from which to which bill we are going to adjust. That purchase bill number we have to enter over here and click on the continue, then automatically amount will be adjusted. The status of this particular credit note will be changed to closed. And if you want to adjust that particular credit note as via cash or bank, then don't need to uh, perform any kind of uh, purchase bill. I mean, don't need to enter any kind of purchase bill number over here and click on that, directly continue. On that time one pop-up will come and you have to press OK button, and that's it. Then you have to manually complete that money collection scenario via the pay in and payout option. That I will show you later how pay in and payout will be work. Similarly, for the sales transaction, we have the similar kind of functionality over here, and via add sale we can see the party. Here the party name is showing as default customer, as by default we don't have to enter this party name um, after clicking on that add sale button. So if you want to deal with any kind of daily customers kind of scenario, on that time don't need to change this kind of party name. If you want to sell to some business or specific customer, then you can remove this name and you have to choose that respective party name from the list. Here we need to have to enter the phone number of the customer, and here I can see that we don't have to enter the purchase bill number, sorry, sales bill number over here, because sales bill we are going to generate. So FinLab will going to automatically generate for you for that particular sales entry after submitting the sales transaction. And here also we have the similar kind of option to search the product. If I want to search the product, then I have two options: by typing the product details, or via scanning the barcode, and product will come over here. We don't have any option here to change the GST or sales amount. Suppose you have purchased some product 2 months ago, and after 2 months, or before selling two, 2 days ago, GST rate has been changed. So you have to change that GST rate from the product section, product table, based on the uh, HSN code, whatever the updated rate is showing, or government has told you, you have to update through the product section. Otherwise, you have to wait. Before selling, you have to wait for the next purchase. On that time you'll receive the updated purchase rate. But you this is not the correct thing. So you have to directly go to the product table or product option, and respective for the respective product, you have to update the GST percentage or sales percentage. And here I can see for the sales entry, we have the option to increase the quantity, and the rate is automatically coming from the product table, and automatically calculating all the percentage, applying all the percentage on this sales rate, and showing you the final total amount over here. And I can see the discount is showing as 0. If you want to give someone as a special discount, you can do it via percentage option: 2%, 1%, 5%, whatever you want to give. You can give your discount from your end. It will be automatically updating your total amount. Suppose I'm giving as 7%, you can see the amount is changing. If I give 0%, no, I don't need to give any kind of discount. So this is the total amount I can see. If I want to add more transaction, sorry, more product, we have to enter the product name over here, or product description, or scanning the barcode. Then automatically it will come in the bottom of this particular added. And in this section I can see that similar kind of breakup is showing: CGST, SGST and IGST. If the party having with the GST account and that GST is outside of the state, so it will treat as IGST. Otherwise CGST and SGST will come up. And if the party does not have any kind of GST number, then as a GST non-GST bill, I mean, we cannot create a non-GST bill, but that person is not registered with the GST, so we will treat as a normal customer, and CGST will SGST will showing over here. Okay, and after that you have to click on the submit cell. Then cell list will come up over here with for an example, we can see one sample cell bill over displaying over here, and I can see how many amounts we have billed against this particular party, and how much we have received, and the remaining amount is not received, that we are thinking. And if you want to open that particular invoice, then the bill is cell bill is generated over here with PDF option. This can be customizable based on the business requirement. We can update this respective PDF bill. Otherwise you have option to click on this print button, it will automatically create it. Here also we have that option to update the quantity for the uh, sales return purpose, and we cannot update as increasing the quantity. If I trying to increase from 1 to 5, then system is not allowable because my sale was 1, so that's why it is stopping us to increasing that count whatever I have sold. And after I can decrease the count, so decrease means that sales return. If I return some I'm not going to return if some our customer return product to us, so again similar kind of calculation we have to apply like purchase return and update that particular sales bill, and debit note will come up over here. I can see two sample debit note has been created. Here also we have option to adjust, and here also the similar kind of adjustment we can see like purchase bill. The next thing is I can show you another thing, that is the purchase. For the purchase list we have the pay now option to make the payment against that particular purchase entry, and we have the collect now button option here uh, by which we can collect the money from that particular customer. And collecting, how we are going to collect, via cash or bank, and automatically all the information will go to the received money and make payment in this two form. It will be transferred into this form, and user will redirect to automatically redirect to the respective money collection or make payment page with the entry date and party name. Party name means that to whom I am going to, means here party name will be two. One is the sundry creditor, another is the sundry debtor, to whom I have to pay and to whom I have to collect. These two parties are we are going to show over here. How we are going to they are going to show? Now we have to just enter the respective ledger account name, and after that we have to select. Here it is related with the money collection, that's why anything, any ledger account related with the sundry debtor and to whom I am going to getting the money, that ledger account will come up over here. And here that respective the reference number, like invoice for the sales return, because I am doing the money collection, so I am talking about the sales return. If I am doing with purchase making payments, so purchase invoice need to be entered over here. Amount will be derived if I click on the collect now or pay now button. And here is the collection mode. Collection mode, we have the cash or bank. And then if we select the bank, then we have again we have to select the bank name over here. How many bank name is listed, we have to select that respective bank name, and after that we have to giving the RRN number or UTR number. For the collection we will also receive that UTR number from the bank, and for the payment also we will receive that UTR number from the bank. So that two things we need to enter over here. And the last thing is for the today's video is the income and expenses, income and entry and expenses entry. Any kind of uh, direct and indirect income and expenses transaction can be recorded based on the cash or bank. So we need to select the account name over here. For an example, I have just opened both income and expense entry are looking 100% same. Only the account name are differ based on the whatever I have entry I have selected. So all the income related, indirect or direct income related ledger account will be showing over here by typing the name, commission received, missed income, whatever all the possible income and expenses accounts are already created during the registration with the FinLab, and you don't need to create anything separately. Just one thing, you have to first identify the type of income and expenses, then you have to select that respective ledger account name in here, and after that you have to perform the transaction via bank or cash, and you have to mention the narration if you need to give. Well, that's all for today. In the next video we will demonstrate GST and other reports, how to generate them, and for any kind of questions or confusion, please let us know via sending WhatsApp message in the given selected number or sending emails, whatever showing in the screen. So thank you and goodbye.